Hello everyone and welcome to the Inkay event, which is happening now. You have 5 days left, so Inkay is here. She's splashed into our Pokemon Café. Me, Leah and Evie are all super excited to see her, and today I'm going to teach you a load of tips and tricks that got me her in the space of just 2 days. It's going to be a fairly short video, but I will show at the end what it looks like when you do get her, and her outfit is so cute. So, first up, how this event works. It's an interesting one. It's the first time I've seen the 1 minute cooking thing. So 1 minute cooking is a new puzzle mode where you try to earn as many points as possible. You can use the score you earn to fill up the customer Pokemon's belly and select a lineup that can earn a lot of points at once. Now that bit's crucial. So let's get started. You need to select 4 Pokemon to take on the 1 minute cooking challenge. As long as their categories align, Pokemon beside your leader can activate those gimmicks, and you need to look at the order category and the gimmicks to make sure you get the best lineup for the job, which I will show you how to do. This is based on the gimmicks. So if we go down here to Pokemon, we have all of these Pokemon, so let's go on date joined and change to speciality gimmicks. Now the first level is cream. So we search for that, and we have all of these that have the cream speciality. And then you just pick from there. And it goes cream to nuts to the plant box and a couple of other bits. You can mix your team up as you go. You can always search for 2 items as well. So you want to look at this bit here to see the gimmicks, because they might have more than one that work. And yeah, there's all different kinds of setting you can do. So let's remove those and find one that I'm struggling with. I'm struggling to find it now, that's not helpful. Oh yeah, you can select up to 5. Here we go, so let's look at chocolate. Now I have a few people that can deal with chocolate. I have been using the Executor. As you can see, it is locked on Bulbasaur. So this is something you want to check. See, his is very high up level, 15 plus. And that's quite hard to get to. So what you want to do is go back and find someone who already has it low down or unlocked, so not him. That one is still locked, so let's try Dragonite. There we go. He obviously has a sweet tooth, that's sugar then chocolate as his first two. So yeah, and you can make up to 6 by making a combo next to him because of his level. So that is how you want to pick who you're going to use. But let's talk about quick win techniques now. Now, I've been playing for 2 days, pretty much non-stop, but you need to start with using the right Pokemon gimmick. Understandably, so it goes in with cream, so you straight up want Eevee, it'll show you where the gimmick, whose gimmick is what underneath them, in case you've forgotten, because it does add more, and you just do those, and as you see it gets rid of the cream in one, rather than doing 3 matches next to them. So let's talk about if you don't have a gimmick. Well, power-ups work. So here you go, we have speciality gimmicks. We don't have one for the planters, so we'll pop that there. Eevee does a cute little high five, and that wipes out that one. The only one that I've found so far that doesn't open with power up is the tomatoes, and they aren't in this challenge as far as I know. Let's make the most of the power reach. So you've got powers now. Why bother wasting it on 1 when you can hit 2 like that? Much easier, and powers do explode at the end if you haven't used them. Oh, cute little latte there. I do really like that actually. The artwork's so cute. So, group blitzing ingredients is my next tip. You see that? You did it all in one streak. So if you grab the Eevee, ground all of the cream at once, boom, that is one wave done, and cycle, and each cycle has a higher percentage that it gives you. You can obviously knock out 2 things at once, and you know, if you need a power up real quick, just do a massive combo. And there you go, your power up's next one we don't have a gimmick for. Instantly done there. Do love that I can do that. I am trying to level up some. And speaking of, take advantage of the level experience. So, if we look at the end of the level here, we're mimicking it easy. Then we look at the bottom row in a second, you can see that Mew and Mimikyu have leveled up 120 points each. So you can use this instead of training, to be honest. You'll also want to upgrade your gimmick Pokemon so that you can get the most out of them, which is in here. Who should we do? Let's do Dragonite. Okay, so obviously you have the chocolate. So we click the ad, we feed them as many cakes as possible, like use your cakes all the time. They're great. So if we hit use on that, he eats that, totally adorable, and you should get a new uniform too. You get 1 or 2. Anyway, so it puts the puzzle score up, which makes it easier to get the skills, and yeah, it makes it go a lot faster and with higher points. He gets Dragonite Orange, that's cute. You can also train him on this bit or in the daily training, which I'll do a separate video on, because clicking this training button doesn't always work, and I've found a way around that I will show everyone. So, you need to make big links during fever time. So this bar at the bottom, when it gets full, and you fill it by doing the power-ups, you get mega points. So if you really want to stack up on power-ups, this is the time to do it. It's worth, in my experience, taking the time out to make a load of power-ups now, rather than doing the mission goal if you've got time. Because then you can go into something like this, and you already have some power-ups. To stack up on cake and stamina, as you saw. We need cake, you can get some here in the monthly pass, which gets you some cakes and the sweet tart. Well, that one does, it's different for each thing. If we go back, and we go down here to the shop, I am not advocating that you spend money on this. I am, however, advocating that you get this weekly pack, because it is a game changer. So here it is, once per week. I've already purchased it. You can get 30 stamina. That is a lot. You can also exchange cookies for things to level up yourself if you want. Things like this. Yeah, so that's really useful. You don't need the power-ups. Power-ups like these, the ones you click at the side, don't work in the 1 minute cooking mode. You can also, if you're a member of a guild that activates at a certain level, you can cheer your teamies on to give them some energy, and you can receive some yourself. So that's another one there, and even if you claim it after you're at 5 out of 5 max, it does actually add it on, it's just that you won't gain any more over time. Finally, there's the bingo card on this section, which gives you a few missions that you can do. And in the same section we have challenges, and you can get a lot of different things on these each week, so it's always worth checking in on. So at the end, you want to go big. I've discovered that saving power-ups for later levels is so much more effective. I started on the game cycle 3, and generally now I get to 6. I have once got to 7, but you can combine them, get rid of mass areas at a time. See, and we've got even more here. Usually I would do this when there's less time left, so we can clear the board, but just to show you here, that is the whole cycle complete and a lot of points. So, quick win. Here we go. There we go, this is what happens. And we get to get a reward of 595 pancakes because we've just played level 26. Yes, I know that's a lot of grinding, but I am doing this on free to play and you can do it in 2 days. So we go here, we go to the exchange shop, and we get Inkay. So she's cute, just click here and exchange, and that's it, we have Inkay. That is the main thing of the event complete, for me anyway. I love this Pokemon, it's so cute. And yeah, there's other stuff you can get once you're done. The Inkay cookie you will need if you want to use her for a bingo mission that's on at the minute. There's max level tickets, helping hand tickets, love those. Lots of power-ups to your Pokemon. Just lots and lots of stuff. And the rare type is infinite, so even when you're finished, you can get that. So I got Inkay, I got the skip ticket, and I also got the stamina shards, which are very cheap and worth getting. But here she is, in her little hat. That's so cute. Inkay have joined the staff. Absolutely adorable. So let's go have a look at her in the cafe. When we can find her, it's very busy now, the cafe. I do need to do another redecorating video soon. And I don't know where she is right now. Mysterious Inkay. There is a water section to the side, but I haven't unlocked it yet, because I'd have assumed she'd be there. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so there is a way to make her pop up. You click the cafe customization, click where you want her, we'll put her in the entrance now. Scroll to the end, that's your newest Pokemon. Click that's it. Press yes to apply the customization, and then just head back a couple of times, and you will see her. There she is. Inkay is now in the cafe. And don't forget to go on your mission bingo at some point, level her up so you can use her, and doing this, playing one time with her in one of your puzzles, any puzzles, will unlock a lot of lines, and you get some really, really good rewards for that one. Anyway, it's been good. I'm so glad we have Inkay now. Have a good one, and we'll see you soon.